Hello guys, this is Dower here with another little video here, and this is basically just going to take a little quick look at the Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary sort of magazine that was done by Gamesmaster. Now earlier in the year they did the same with the Sonic the Hedgehog 20th anniversary. They did a magazine and had a few little sort of gifts in them. And I didn't get that now. I do like the Sonic the Hedgehog games though, but I wouldn't really call myself a huge fan. But with Zelda on the other hand, I am a big fan and it's one of my favourite gaming franchises. So it's basically hard not to pick this up though. And I had a feeling they were going to do one anyway though for it because, as I said, I love the series. Anyway, this is basically what you get. This is basically, that was what you got. It came in anyway. This cardboard has all the different ones there, different games in the series, and basically shows you what's in it and what you got with it. So first of all, here is a bunch of stickers showing different sprites from the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is my favourite game in the series and my favourite game of all time. So you basically have ones like Ganon, Stelfo's Knights, etc. You know, Zelda, Heart Pace, etc. and the Triforce, of course. And over here is you get this cool looking mouse pad as well. So if you want to have Zelda pretty much around your computer, it's basically this is the best way to do it. It has different ones, some different images from the different eras. Has like Toon Link, has the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past one there, Ocarina of Time, and Skyward Sword, etc. And this is pretty cool as well here. Sweet as history of Zelda poster. Basically has all the ones from the different sort of games, images, like several images from each pretty much. And then down below here, it's pretty hard to see, man. It has like the different games and series there and the year they were released. And on the other side is just basically a giant image of Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword Link. So anyway, but this is basically the main meat of the so it's the magazine itself, which I took a little glance look at earlier today, and it is pretty cool though anyway. As you can see, it's basically a little letter here. This is from the editor-in-chief of the magazine. It's the Gamesmaster magazine, which is the only one I pick up. Basically cool looking thing there. And basically the contents, as I say, goes through all the main games in the series from the Legend of Zelda all the way up to the latest one, Skyward Sword, which is released in just over 2 months' time. And a few other things as well. It's basically 25 years of Zelda. Cool looking images there again. And then it shows you this timeline of the releases of the different games. And down below here is a sort of the timeline backstory of in the sort of set in the whole Zelda universe. And so it is basically the thing one's the Minish Cap, and then Skyward Sword apparently is after that, and then goes through the different ones as well and shows you just sort of tidbits and images and the like, best game world, best soundtrack, etc. and more of the timeline, etc. and a few characters. And basically this is pretty much how the series came to be pretty much. It's cool looking images though, and these are the ones that are in the Wind Waker Sort of War. And there's a cool little image here of the whole entire Legend of Zelda world map, so it is. As you can see, there's basically images here, Ganon and Zelda and things like that. And a huge ass sprite of 8-bit Link. So it is, and Ganon there. And then these little cool little images as well, so they are art pieces. And then it goes through each of the games in the series and just talks about them as well, and amongst like, you know, favourite moments in the, like certain big moments in the game and things like that, and etc. And just a few little, you know, tidbits, and each of the bottom pages have like questions relating to the Zelda series, and basically has a question this side, and then the answer usually is on this side, upside down. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, that's it, my favourite game of all time. Pretty cool as well, and you can see here's all different items there you get in the game. It's pretty cool though, pretty cool magazine, I have to say. 25 greatest dungeons, it's basically up to there. From 25 is the Tail Cave from Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, which I've never played. As I said, it's one of the ones, pretty much one of the few Zeldas I've never played. Actually, it's probably the only Zelda one I haven't played, bar, of course, you know, Skyward Sword, and maybe those little ones, well, the ones in the main series anyway, that I'm not going to count those stupid CDA ones or whatnot. It goes through all of the different ones as well, top 25. And then it goes through more of they just sort of split up different sections. Link Awakening, which I said, it's the only one in the series I've never really played. Spotlighting Zelda, Ocarina of Time, many consider to be the greatest Zelda and the greatest game of all time. And it is absolutely brilliant game, and I remember playing this and renting it out actually. And actually I think the first I got in the game before I had to return was the infamous Water Temple, and as I said, Ocarina of Time 3D, pretty cool. And then just sort of Kingdom of Hyrule map, just sort of certain locations, etc. And from the thing, Majora's Mask. A lot of people like Majora's Mask. I'm not fussed. It's a good game though, but I only ever played it through once, so I just wasn't a big fan of the whole 3-day cycle. But actually, a lot of people like this game, and it's actually considered to be their favourite one. It's probably one of my least favourite, to tell you the truth though. Here is something that's absolutely amazing though. I'll give you a look at it here now. It's basically a guy that this is a Japanese illustrator though, and did this huge ass poster here. You can see it, and it shows you the numbers, and at the end it shows you different characters, and basically show you there, like, it's just absolutely amazing. And the great thing as well is that they say at the end that this is going to be free. It's going to be like a 5-foot long sort of poster that's going to be free in the latest edition of Gamesmaster. Absolutely fantastic imagery, the art though. It looks something like either you see in sort of like, you know, Square Enix though, kind of. Absolutely amazing. And then it just shows you the numbers of each of them then. So it is just fantastic, and there's it there in all its glory there, full. But they said that it's going to be free, which is pretty awesome. Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages. I have not got Seasons though. It's one of the few Zeldas that I still have to get actually. I played it though, but I actually haven't owned it. Wind Waker, which is probably my favourite looking Zelda. I absolutely loved this art, the cartoon look of it though. Wasn't a big fan of the sailing though, just sometimes because it took too long to get to certain areas. Four Swords Adventures, which is one I just got recently, is if you've seen one of my pickups videos. 25 Greatest Items, of course has some like Iron Boots, Master Sword, Hook Shot, etc, etc, you know, the staple items in the series. The Minish Cap, which I just got from Stormcloud Reigns. Check out her channel, I'll put a link down below in this video. I got that from her, so it did. So thanks very much for that. I actually only played it a bit on the an emulator, I think a while back. I don't use emulators now. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This game does not get a lot of love, and I kind of hate that though, because I think it's a brilliant Zelda, and in certain aspects I think it's better than Ocarina of Time. So I love the final battle in the game, and it's just cool as well. There's some dungeons that are pretty cool as well. Hyrule Craft Fair, things like that as well. Oracle Speak, basically just little hit diffuse or whatever from the sort of creators the one minds behind, of course, the Legend of Zelda series. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I better hurry here now because I'm running out of time. Spear Tracks, basically a little piece above the probably the infamous Legend of Zelda animated series. Excuse me, princess. Sorry about that. Just basically something about showing you a little article here about the latest one in the series, which is Skyward Sword, which it says comes out in the 18th of November here, and I cannot wait for it. And also has one about like the sort of imagery from the Wii U one. So it does images, and then just has a spotlight in Ganon. Missing Link, just certain ones from the other things from Link, like whereas Link has appeared in other ones, has ones from like enemies from the game, etc, etc. Greatest hits, just certain parts in the thing, and that is pretty much it though. So I hope you enjoyed that there. Definitely worth checking out. So until then guys, take care and see you next time.